Hey guys, how's it going? This 40 games and my face is way too overexposed. But there's not much I can do about that. I've nothing to block out the light with. I mean, the most I have is this sheet back here, and that's all open. But, yeah, my face is like a moon in, like, half shape. No, that's not right either. Kinda. I don't know. That was stupid. But anyway, yeah. Let's just watch this. You've read the title already, so you know what it is. This was recommended by. Fuck, what was his name? Cake Feet was his name. Sounds delicious. But anyway, so yeah, let's just watch this, I guess. I don't know. And before you ask, no, he doesn't have a channel. I checked, but you know, he doesn't. But whatever. I know, like whatever. But yeah, let's just watch this. They're getting a lot of shit recently for some of the stuff that's going on.
Okay, so we are not having you react to a video for this episode.
I'm scared.
Instead, you're reacting to this.
Oh, I had one of those.
You gotta be kidding. It's Adele. Not the singer, but Adele.
I see these in like old libraries.
Are these the ones that take floppy disks inside of them?
The fact that the monitor is bigger than the actual computer itself, it says a lot.
I have no clue what year this is from, but I feel like this is before I was born.
We had one of these for a really short time, because then we finally upgraded.
Okay, like the first computer ever made?
The first computer ever made would be
I had one of those.
Okay. For me, though, this is like the first computer ever.
Alright, let me be clear. I had one of those, and it was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. We had fun, and it was the only computer we had back then. But yeah, I enjoyed playing on it. We had Minesweeper, you know, all those old games. Simple, but fun. We would watch movies on it, me and my brother. But apart from that, yeah, we didn't have much apart from that. We had huge speakers, like really big, clunky speakers attached to the side where those, like, oh, you can't see the mouse, but basically, do you see those holes in the sides of it? We had speakers attached to them, and they were big, like oval speakers, but they were fun to, you know, mess around with, and it was pretty much the first computer I ever had. Yeah, first computer I ever had a load of movies on it. Watched them so many times. I should actually go back to watching a lot of those. Oh well, let's just watch the rest.
So go ahead and turn on the computer.
Okay, it's been a while.
Oh
I'm
jeez.
gonna go with the big button right here.
Oh.
Or not. Again? Oh, I have to hold it down. No, wait, what the heck?
That's the monitor. Nope. That one I think, right?
That's just the monitor.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Turn on.
My dad is gonna be so proud of me right now.
Right here's the power. Okay.
She's
enough.
right.
The noises are very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard a computer make these sounds before in my life.
It's a lot louder. A lot more beeps.
Yeah.
Take your time there.
It's taking a while.
You would usually boot up, then you go get like your snack, and then once your snack is all done, then you come here and it's already done booting up.
Windows 95. Okay, that's a little bit before my time.
This came out the same year.
It really is.
This came out the same year as Toy Story.
Oh.
Same year. Let that sink in.
Okay.
Toy
This
Story.
operating system on this computer in many ways changed the face of desktop computing forever, and that was Windows 95.
Wow. 95 as in like 1995?
Have you ever heard of Windows 95?
I mean, I've never used it, but I've heard of it.
As a joke. Like I see a lot of things on the internet that's like, haha, Windows 95 sucks.
That was the one that really like put them on the map, or when it really became a thing to have your own OS.
Those who know technology should know anything, something beyond the current. They need
Yeah,
to know
yeah.
part of the past.
So generally speaking, what is different about how this looks compared to the computers today?
Oh.
This is where to start.
Everything looks so dull and ancient.
It looks almost exactly the same as like the Windows operating systems like nowadays, but they're just not as refined.
It seems more
Yeah.
rough. The edges are more sharp. It's a little more impersonal.
It's very blank. I feel like there's really nothing going on. Just Internet Explorer and inbox and all this other stuff, like the basic stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna walk you through some of
Well,
Windows 95.
it is basic.
Alright.
So look around to the applications. Do you recognize any of them?
Recycle bin, my computer, and that's it.
Okay, I know Recycle Bin. I know
Internet Explorer.
The dreaded Internet Explorer. I can only
No one likes it.
assume that
No
it's
one
worse
likes
than
it.
we think it is right
I was
now.
forced
So
to
let's
use
go
it in
online
primary
through a
school.
10-year-old browser and open it.
we can get online on this. I'm a double click.
It says Internet Explorer cannot open the internet site.
Oh gosh, I think I already broke it.
Oh, do I have to click it? Wait, is this dial-up?
Well, the internet won't work because there's no Wi-Fi in Windows 95.
What?
Oh! Oh, I forgot about that!
How do you get on the internet if there's no Wi-Fi?
Okay, so how do I get online?
Dial up. Plug that in.
Well, you needed to connect a phone line to your modem to get on the internet.
Wait, what is a modem?
A modem is a device that sends data to or from your computer that gets you online. And back then, modems had to use phone lines to make that possible.
You'd have to use your phone to go on internet.
Oh, and isn't that like
I remember that! Oh, I remember that! You need to plug it into the small thing by the door. Oh. Oh, the nostalgia. That was so annoying. Oh. That would be like... That's the equivalent of your Wi-Fi being off. Basically. If you did not have that plugged into the socket, you were screwed. Oh, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Can't believe I forgot about that, because I got pissed off at that so many times. Because it was just in the middle of the hallway. Like, the wire would just go along the wall, and every now and again, someone would walk by and knock it out, and the internet would be gone. Oh, it was so annoying. But anyway, back to their opinions.
like really loud like thing? It's scary to think that Wi-Fi is like so vital to us now. If you go somewhere and don't have Wi-Fi, like that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Well, another way to access the internet was through a service like AOL, which we have. So go ahead and open that up.
I get a free trial.
I see a key, bless up, and the world, and then an Illuminati symbol.
So step one, it's loading.
This is too long.
It
Now-
looks
now you're
so
going up to your
different.
second stack by this point.
The first tie did not initialize correctly. Are you kidding me?
Now we're initializing again. We're back to step one.
God, this is such a pain in the ass. I would just give up.
Oh, here we go. Oh, couldn't do it.
Oh, wow.
Initialize my modem.
Another innovation that came with Windows 95 was the start button.
Yeah, that's crazy. You would never
Yeah.
think such a simple like little thing is still in 2016.
Yeah.
Before Windows 95, many computers had nothing like this to navigate.
So there was just a lot of lost people.
So no one could even use computers.
How would you know?
For Windows 8 and Windows 9, there was no start button. I don't think they still had it. They had it gone, and that pissed me off, because that start button was so helpful. Just beyond helpful. They have it now in Windows 10, but when they got rid of it, I just didn't bother getting them. I just didn't, because it got rid of something really important from the computer. It offered so much like flexibility with the computer as well. It was ridiculous, but yeah, let's just see what they're talking about.
Navigate stuff then.
Then they used to have like a search button or something like that. Then you type in some code.
The way it actually worked was it ran on something called DOS.
DOS.
DOS. Oh, I've heard that.
And
DOS.
was where you had to actually type in computer code how to run any program or open any file.
Oh.
Mm.
Such a bitch.
Yeah, this is easy, but that seems so cool.
People that they had to learn computer code before they could get computers. That seems like way too much work, though.
If you had your iPad and you had to type in a little code every time you wanted to switch apps or whatever, I think a lot less people would be interested in owning them.
I can't really imagine.
DOS
having to
pissed me
memorize,
off.
Like, find XYZ file 102 or something like that. Like that's just I would just not use a computer.
Windows 95 was very popular when it first came out. It sold 7.
To give you an idea of what that was like, how am I gonna do this? Oh boy. Alright, how am I? You know the bar at the top, the search bar? You know the little address that pops up on that when you click on stuff and stuff like that? All the numbers and shit? You would have to put that in manually. You would have to type that in order to get something, get anything. And that pissed so many people off, but they had to learn it. And then you have the links that we have now that are so much easier to use. Oh, it was so ridiculously complicated. Like, now, fair enough, I wouldn't have been using the internet back then. In fact, back when this came out, I wasn't born. But I still had one of these computers, and I had one of the operating systems from it. I had Windows 95. So, basically, right now, nowadays, people would not be able to access the internet unless they knew code, unless they knew the codes for the websites. Now it's done automatically, but it was a pain in the ass back then.
7 million copies in the first 5 weeks of its release.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
7 million?
I'm not surprised. Bill Gates is practically the father of software because he's just created and made so much that expanded on our whole technological universe.
To install Windows 95, it took 13 floppy disks one by one.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
intense.
Holy shit, that takes time.
I remember what a floppy disk is. That's that square thing, right?
And those would take hours to install. I'm sorry, this is just really blowing my mind.
Is that
Yeah.
the way it is to install
Mostly
things now?
nostalgia for me.
No, usually you just connect to Wi-Fi and then like download it.
If I put in a game to
I had a
download
lot of
game
those
onto my
floppy
Xbox,
disks.
it takes like
I had
2
them,
hours.
and I
was waiting
slide the
for my
thing. You
file
see the
for it to
thing
download,
that's
I'm
like
can I
metal
play
on
this?
them? You could
Generally,
slide
like,
that.
If I have to update my computer, do a little refresh thing, or like get my security. As sad as it sounds, if it takes more than 5 minutes, I get pretty frustrated.
So we just passed the 20th anniversary of Windows 95 last year.
Oh, awesome. Happy birthday.
With all the technology that you've grown up with and use today, do you ever think when you're on a computer or on your phone of just how far things have come and what it used to be like?
Of course, doesn't everybody? Doesn't everybody
No.
just think like, damn, this is so easy.
It's just crazy that
No. That shit's natural to us now. It's just like, oh yeah, don't expect any problems. And hey, no problems. That's pretty much my reaction anyway. Not sure what that guy's talking about. He's probably older than me, if he is talking about that stuff.
think like my cell phone
Oh,
is
wait though. I remember when I went from the big monitor computer like that to another computer, which was a laptop. That I noticed the difference immediately. Immediately I noticed it. So okay, yeah, fair enough. There is a huge difference, and I did notice it. It was a really huge
just, like
difference.
more powerful than this.
A lot of older people will watch this video and say, "Oh, look at this! These people who don't know what Windows 95 is, and they're just too into technology nowadays, and they're too spoiled." Well, I'm sorry. Okay, it's not my fault. I was born after this. You
We're lucky,
probably
in my
had
opinion.
this reaction about older computers when this came out.
So finally, go ahead and shut down the computer.
Wait, there's a right way to do this though. I found it.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
To do the sounds, it's now safe to turn off your computer. So I have to physically turn it off.
It is now safe to turn off your computer.
Yep.
Nope.
It's now safe to turn off. That actually
You
scares me a
idiot.
little.
Why does that have to tell
There
me
you
it's
go.
safe to turn it off? Like it wasn't safe before? Something would happen if I tried to do it without that step? It would blow up?
No, it's just if you have something open or if you did any recent work, then if you turn it off without doing that, you have a chance of losing all that shit. Like if you have a Word document you just finished, well, actually there was no Microsoft Word back then, but if you had some form of work out during your use of the computer and you did something, regardless of whether you say saving it, if you didn't do that and then turn it off, you were gonna lose all of that shit, or at least you have a chance of losing it. But yeah, I never bothered using that way of turning it off. And as for the safety notice, it's like, have any of you ever plugged in a USB or connection, and then down in the bottom right corner you see the arrow that points up? You click that, you go to the USB looking thing, right click it, and then it says eject whatever you have plugged in. If you do that, then it shows it is now safe to unplug the device. It doesn't mean you're going to break the computer, it just means you're going to lose some of the stuff on it if you don't. So yeah, you have a chance of losing shit if you don't do it like that. It's annoying, but whatever. Nailed it.
Winning! Thanks for watching this episode of Teens React.
Subscribe. It's worth it. I promise.
Hey, thank you guys so much for
I
having
doubt
me.
it.
And now it's safe to turn off this video.
Yay! Okay, but I'm gonna be completely frank with you. It wasn't the easiest system to use, but it was pretty nostalgic just seeing that shit. Like, the amount of time I spent on one of those monitors just watching movies and all that is just, you know, nice. I had like a cushioned chair like this, except it was like metal around the sides. Oh, it was fun. It was fun, old time, but fun. But yeah, if you want me to react to anything more, put it in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Sorry if I've been interrupting everything. Maybe I should just leave it until after I'm done watching. Then I can start my whole spiel. But that's up to you guys if you want to, you know, just watch the whole video through and then have me say my points on it or whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. I am overexposed.